What is the worst thing you have ever smelled? In middle school we did a test, the scientific method sort of thing. We all were given 2 little soil pots and some sprout seeds. One was the control, just treated normally. The other you just come up with some random test/experiment to see how it reacted. Most people just did simple stuff like watering it with cola or adding coffee grounds to the soil, cover it like a greenhouse, etc. But a friend of mine poked a little hole in the top of an egg and put the seeds in it and then just left it in the pot on top of the soil. Nothing else, just basically inseminated a chicken egg with bean sprouts. We kept checking and marking progress every day for weeks. Grew this much more/less than the control pot. Slightly different coloration. Mundane stuff like that. But not the egg. It created a layer of white fungus that sealed the little hole he poked in the top, so there was no progress to report for the entire time. All the reports were the same. Control pot grew X centimeters, egg unchanged. Then came time to do our final results. We were all finishing up our reports and my friend cracked open his egg. The smell filled a joined classroom of nearly 50 people immediately. Opening windows did nothing. Fans did nothing. Then it traveled down the halls. And wing of classrooms actually evacuated like a fire drill. That was overkill, but the smell was seriously a war crime. Had a temp job in a mortuary for a few months. I am not sure if this is a commonly known thing, but sometimes a body slightly exceed the capacity of the coffin which prevents the lid from closing, so the solution to this is a suction pipe attached to a long metal pipe that has a spiked end. It is inserted into 4 areas on the abdomen and it sucks out pretty much whatever, as long as it reduces the mass. Bear in mind that is a corpse. Generally a few days old. That's the worst thing I have ever smelled. It has been 15 years and every now and then I still get a whiff, so it firmly lodged itself into my mind. A decaying body in the trunk of a car in summer. I feel like I'll remember that smell forever. Dead body, 4 days in front of an electric heater before being discovered, had been suffering from diarrhea and sickness for days before death. Wet rotten potatoes.